On a good afternoon, we can good afternoon, self at the talk. The reason why the talk is at the vex. Now make me the call good morning, good afternoon. Good morning, my lovely people. Good morning to each and every one of you, all our listeners in the past, those who just listen now, and those who go they listen to us in future. We thank you well. Now your special show today, now we they do. And WAZOBIA talk show now we call up. We go do am sharp today. We get plenty things to discuss. And before we begin the program, since I never play any music yet, at the vex, at the rage, my blood the boil. And I go have my little rant before I introduce my special guest today. My first guest today now, Jimi the Baldheaded guy. He no need special introduction. All of them know well. He go talk to us about music, and the passion we he get for African music. And he go tell you about his journey, he go tell you his story. Go take her from there. This situation where they happen for Nigeria, the End SARS movement, now I go quickly talk about before I bring in my guest. The End SARS project where they do for Nigeria now, I will still talk about it later, but make I rant small. Our so-called leaders, they don't fail us. I'm not going to go to the past because this program, they stay clear of politics. But this one don't pass politics. This one a human rights situation. This one a human rights situation, the humanitarian situation. And we must talk about it. Make we forget everything we don't pass until Mr. So-called president stand up, say, in the disappointment, say the youths, they still never come to the table, can't engage. Okay, Mr. President, if to say now you, if you say you be, make I tell you one story. Hunter enter bush, he carry gun, he enter bush, he begin kill all the animals. He kill baboon, he kill monkey, kill tiger, he kill lion. He kill antelope, he kill crocodile. They kill them though. When the tire finish, he come put gun, put them for one corner. He sit down. He rest on top of back of tree. He come call the animals, say, animals come, we'll make we do meeting. Which kind of animal go come do meeting with the person we just enter bush, kill all of them? You expect these children to come and have a meeting with you when all the tiny mentally trust will remain for their body. You don't take them when you don't send troops to go kill them. As for Saul, I will come back to you. But Mr. President, I'll be waiting and they call you. You don't fail again. You say they don't kill people. Intention to kill and killing, they carry the same offense. They carry, and if any of those children die, their blood there you are. Just as the blood of those who don't die before. Through SARS killing. Just like all the youths where you don't fail. All of them where you don't fail them. The ones who die for Sahara Desert, as they holler, they go find better living. The blood is in your head. All our past leaders, not only you. All on our way of count ourselves, we say they do meeting yesterday. With the exception of General Yakub Gowon, I get respect for her. The rest of now, I better go sit down one side. I will talk later. At the rant now. And the people who don't make Sahara Desert, enter Mediterranean, they die there, all them blood in your head. You can't talk, say, the miscreants. You know, it take you this long to know, say, in a country of miscreants, under the rule. It take you this long to know, say, in a country of lying down, line up 2,000 of those miscreants. Make you come, they do parade, they point to them one by one. You, now this I do for you, you, now this I do for you. And all the ones who did before you, make them they point to those children and say, now this I do for you, now this I do for you. All these children, them parents, them born them inside poverty for Nigeria. The parents never benefit nothing from Nigerian government. And they born them inside the poverty. What do they do for them? What do they give them? What do they benefit? This little also way that they do. Now you give some of them break. Maybe say now the music, now they promote them small. They find them some now the music industry where they create themselves. Where on not create for them. But maybe not talk over. Because if you talk, I will do here 10 hours, I will still the rage. So on this note, make I try, see whether I go fit to invite my first guest. Jimi the Baldheaded guy. I they come. I they come. So that's what we go do on today. Make I drop one small music, make we take that one and the shine they go. Nothing can happen here now. Make I reload. Now, this is not the music of how do you call?
When I wake up in the morning, I go pray to my God. When I come back in the I go pray to my God. I'm going to live in trial, nothing comes for nothing. I'm going to do my best, and leave the rest to God.
Those of you will know this one. You go remember that. Now one and only Oliver the Cook. May his soul rest in peace. The man say he wants his identity. Nigerian government, or those of you who say you did in charge, give these kids their identity. Jimi the Baldheaded guy, he there on his way, or he go soon enter studio now. As soon as he enter studio, I go let you know. What you know be say, you say you did disappointed. How many minutes you give them before you give them coffee? How many hours? 2-hour coffee. Now only for Nigeria. Now that they told electricity to candle. How many minutes you give them? After you don't traumatize them with just random shooting and killing, how many days you give them before you expect them to come table? They're supposed to take counseling now. Collect the name of all the people who there for that peaceful gathering for Lekki Day. Pay for counseling for each and every one of them. Now. You say they're not person when they traumatic they come table. Which you go come talk for you with you for table. You go come vent your anger. But Mali say the belly full but we're hungry. Hungry man is an angry man. You created hungry lions. Hungry and angry lions. And they will, if they come to that table, they will charge at now. You're supposed to pay counseling for them. For the trauma where you put them through. And they rant today.
Sometimes when I dress like for you. Sometimes when I dress like G-Poppy. I regret
I beg, give me the Baldheaded guy. If they watch me, make you try again because I'm gonna send you another link. I don't know what happened that time. That time when you went and something just happened. You dropped the invitation. I will send you another link.
Can you see me?
Yes, so I can see you, my brother.
And I can hear you as well. So that's it.
Give me the Baldheaded guy. How you doing, my brother?
I'm all right. I'm very, very all right. I want to make a quick request, yeah?
Yes, sir. It be like say, no. Jimi, how you doing, my brother?
This
now your music I want take introduce you now before. If you know the music that talk about, they hear it. Make I just you know this one.
Yeah.
You remember this one? True, Jimmy. Now you make me hear this music for the first time. I don't go lie. Now you make me hear it for the first time. Now so your power of research reach. Now you make me hear it. But because time day and Jimmy they very busy. Jimmy they waka go do some very important things today. So we go make them sharp. I mean, one start with NSAS, little gist about NSAS. I don't have my rap before I call you now. You they hear me?
Jossy lad, I they hear you. I they hear you, eh?
Yeah. Make sure say now only this device they on no. Because
I'm heading to.
Is it echoing? Is the echo for your side? You got earpiece? Jimmy, you got earpiece?
Yeah.
Use your earpiece.
No. I'm listening. I can listen to you now. I can hear you properly, yeah?
Properly now. Okay, my brother. Yeah, this man where they are, my people. Now Jimmy the Baldheaded.
Hold it there. Something is happening somewhere. You see, I came in through a channel. So apparently, that channel, I'm hearing you, and you're hearing me. Then at the same time, it appears as if I'm hearing you again from the live Facebooks and whatever.
Okay, what you do is come out for Facebook. You there for Facebook right now?
Yeah.
Come out for Facebook. Okay, I'll come back in again. Come back in again. I go send you another link. I don't know whether you hear me. I go send you another link. No. Make you no vex my people. Make I play small music. Maybe they take that one. Okay, we get one slight problem, my people. The problem with the resolve them now. Jimmy, they come back now. Yeah, Jimmy don't enter studio again.
Yes.
And I go add that now. Jimmy Day studio. You don't enter studio now.
So you can hear me now, yeah?
Yes. So don't worry, my brother. You don't need to do Facebook. Facebook they record automatically. So when we finish, you can go watch.
Okay.
So it's better now, ba?
Yes, let's roll.
Okay, my brother, I do feel now. So before we move on, we do the usual. Just tell people roughly about yourself. Today, we go do and sharp. We get about half an hour.
No, that's all right.
Talk about yourself, your background, and everything. A lot of people know you well. That guy where they carry mic, that guy where they DJ, that guy where they dance, where they play music, that guy where like Bedu, that guy where be collector. But they don't know, say, Jimi the Baldheaded guy. Some people say, this guy now my cool. Some people go say, no, na Ibadan boy, na Ibadan get milky. Some people go say, na Ibadan boy. Tell us where you come from. Tell us brief.
Okay, anyway, yeah. And put it this way, I am a Nigerian of Yoruba origin. That's who I am. Yeah. And in saying that, I have to be a bit bold, to say that in the scheme of things, because whatever I do, I've always had a nationalistic outview or a nationalistic character, So yes, I'm actively a Nigerian of Yoruba origin. But other than that, I'm pretty much a journalist. Let me to encompass it. I'm a journalist, but I specialize more in African movies and music, or African music and movies, or precisely Nigerian music and movies, Nigerian entertainment, lifestyle, and everything. That is my brand of journalism. So I like in that regards, I use my journalism to promote, African culture or Nigerian culture precisely through music and movies. That's basically what I do. So in that regards as well, to break it down, I'm a DJ in that regards. I'm an MC, right? I'm actively a journalist, a broadcast journalist, a media manager, and I think that's about it, really.
Do it. But the one thing will remain now the question where we all want ask now. And that question now it be say your brand of journalism, you they speak pidgin.
Yeah, well, yes.
I don't want to well. I don't want to well say if you no speak pidgin, now pidgin go speak throughout. No speak pidgin. The gods of pidgin will invoke the arato.
Okay. I hear you.
Before I ask the next question, make I quickly hail some people. Jenny Williams, Etsosa, Edojawere, Tayo Ajayi, DJ T, we see you. Adeyemi Adeogun, my brother, I see you. Jimi Tunde, I see you all well. I see all of una. All of una, you do well. And guys, they hail you. All the people where I don't mention now, they hail
me too. I have to wait salute.
My brother. Yeah. So your brother, obviously, I think the name where person fit give your brand of journalism, entertainment journalism, because on top of all the things where you don't list, you like Fagi where you be Miliki One of Miliki Land.
Yeah, well,
so
yeah.
How did the romance with entertainment, with journalism start, first of all? Because before everything else, you be journalist. How did that romance start?
I've always known that it was never clear initially, like obviously in the 80s when we were in school, like any other parents, they want you to read law, they want you to read medicine, and stuff like that. In my own case, my father did try say me, I just
now you
me I study engineering. And this engineering move, just grimy, physics, mathematics, chemistry. I know they offer the courses,
The thing they boring.
Me and Ancon D at loggerheads, and that thing since 1981, 82, where I leave school. Me, I no go back do any school, sir. And I just started pursuing my own dream the way I can. So then, like I said, we were at loggerheads. Me, I want to do arts. I want to do now art. I won't do now, because all those literature moves. When you do literature, you do all those art things. It free my hand well. But my papa, now they give me money, so he talks in a lie. Will say, if me, I go put money down for you to do a son. You understand me? Nah, science. Now you can't enter loggerhead mode. So I do so me, I can't go one place called Museum Kitchen for Unicon. There's a jazz, the one jazz band they are called Extended Family. So me, I can't like waiting they do. So I can't join them as technical man. Technical man, the technical man be person where they go, they help them set up. You know that kind of thing, set up group, do set up all the set and everything clean. So now me, I can't they do. But from there, because I get interest for waiting then they do, right? Which is jazz, playing jazz generally, and of course contemporary Nigerian music. So I started engaging, with the members, and then we started different ideas can they evolve. So we now started managing, forming, how would I say it, assisting higher institutions that had jazz clubs because they were all coming to the man's name is Tunde Kuboye, sorry.
Yes.
So we took up the mantle, and we now just started, what's it called, helping them coordinate it and stuff like that. Then from there, we started doing. I was just all over the place apparently, and at that one I did for 4 years. Enter 1986. Now I can't decide. Say okay, I don't get money. Yeah, if my papa no will give me money, do waiting I won't do. I don't get the money, so now I can't do arts. And then I passed school start eventually. Then I proceeded to Ogunpoli, now called Mapoli. When I can't reach there, I do mass com. And lo and behold, because obviously it's my passion, I emerged as the best broadcasting student for my year. But that time I don't reach London again. I don't get time collect certificates. So from there, from there, I started doing what I can do here until Casey now came, he joined me, and we just started the whole scenario, so to say, through via what's it called? Via DJing, MCing, managing, Jeans Carnival, and it just started evolving. And then I can't go back to university again. Can't do culture and communication studies. But that one I know can't pass very well. Now third class I get commode full honors. So from there, 1996, I just joined Ovation. As I see Ovation, I like what Ovation, and I told the guy, Dele Omodu, I can add value to your business. One thing was that I knew I wasn't prepared to start looking for a regular 9 to 5. So anything we be say, then just anything we be say, then just one starter. Now they appeal to me. I'm like taking that risk. You do understand me? I don't want anything ready made. So I went to Daily Remote. I said, let's rock this thing. And so we rock them. So that was how the whole journalism thing started. So it was pure journalism, entertainment, and at the same time, a fusion of both. I also ventured into radio with Empower Nigeria, and it was just, everything was just going. And that was when the vision became very clear, right? That I want to promote African music and movies. That was when it became clear. And I've been pursuing it. Everything else has just been facets that has evolved from the, sort of progress and, level that we are. And I don't reach us, and here we are. Notably again, I also ventured back to Nigeria. I spent 7 years with TVC News as their head of entertainment desk, and eventually evolved into a news manager before my contract ended and I came back 2 years ago. And that is me, sir. That not me. Yeah.
You got something where you mention for. You got something where you mention. You say, Casey can't join.
So, yeah.
People don't they see Una. They go see Una. They go see Casey. They go see Casey. They go see Una.
Yeah.
They don't know the kind of relationship where they between Una. We were they close. We know say Una be 5 and 6. So she not for Bodo boy here. You meet Casey. I been
no, that's why I said he can't join. I
Uh-huh.
met him
At that
in
point, I want me to clarify for us.
I met him, we met in Poly, obviously. We met in Poly. But funny enough, he obviously was a big time DJ. So what actually brought us close, obviously, is music. I go to his shop, but we were not like, but I think we sort of knew that we had a common interest, which wasn't really clear until I emerged as the best broadcasting student then. It was through his help. So what happened was when we were in the project, I just said, Casey, I'm coming to Ogbe. That was when we started getting really close. I said, that was the first time of going to his. I said, I'm coming to do my whole broadcasting project. That I know what to do. This is what I want to do. Because all the stupid way that they take do putting tape on a pillow and recording. Nah. I said we would improvise. So he helped me. He assisted me in putting the whole package together. You get? So that was the first time we worked. But obviously, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know him since then. So when he came to London, check this out. I already had some ideas, but I could not walk it through the existing guys. There was DJ Digger. He had his own outfit and everything. I sell him ideas. He's not going to buy it. I tell him that there is a typical Nigerian community, this Niger community that, let's expand it. So when Casey came, when I heard Casey had landed, ask him, it was less than 1 week. I said, oh, yeah. You understand me? We get business. You understand me? And he was like, this one too much. What business? Me, I'm here. I don't enter audio engineering school and I'm using my cabby. I'm like, cabby for where? Pay cabby, my friend. Let's go and do business. So I took him to Legends. We went to Legends. We assessed the whole situation, but we knew we were going to do something. So we were now invited to join the Jeans Carnival group, which was probably I think he had actually played. He played for them. So the guy now, he brought him on board. So he now told that guy that if you want somebody that you need to work with to make this thing a bigger success, that I have somebody, which is Jimi. So he now brought me. So it was me, him, the guy himself, Tunde Oshinibosi, and Rashid Shobande. And that was how we went. And believe you me, we made an impact. Glory be to God. So yeah, I think that, and like I said, ever since here we've been 5 and 6. Ever since yes. Now I never sabi play. I don't know. In fact, I never DJ'd with turntables. I started with CDs. I started with CDs. But I knew everything about mixing. Everything. I know what to hear. I had the ear for it. I know what to do. I even remember there was a time Casey gave me a test. I remember then in my place, he gave me a test. That music was playing. So there was a break. And maybe I just sort of reacted and said, no, something has to happen there. So he knew that, yeah, this guy knows what he's saying. Until I started going to his place to produce mixes through him. Say, Baba, we get this idea of this mix. This is the next move, So I've been around. So eventually in 1999, I now decided to become a DJ because obviously African music had a low representation and a low and substandard representation in the entertainment scene. So I now decided to sit on that African music, And that song, those songs, Eddie Kwanzaa by the Pickup Band, one of those early songs, that I sort of merged together to do a contemporary high life, and people liked it. And then it just went from there into proper Niger mix, and we just started, and it started going from there. So that was when I became my own DJ. Having said that, when I now started my own DJ, oh boy, you go see clashes. I was clashing. I mean, I was a big mess. But thanks to Femi Onomusi or Buka, he gave me a night plus all that clashing because it was, it's like to see, how would I say, to have a DJ upward mobile DJ playing African music in, so to say, upwardly mobile area. There was a potential market for it. And really, that was how the whole thing just triggered off, And then I was even playing more of Makosa, Ndombolo, Congo music, and Ghanaian music, and South Africa than Nigerian, until, I don't know, Nigerian evolved into its own with the hype machinery. They surpassed anybody on the African continent in terms of contemporary African music, and we stuck to it. I stuck to it. So that was it. I think I've gone out of context. I'm sorry.
The only place where you go out of context now be the place where your pigeon don't do too much, so we don't find you. You go buy 2 bottles of golden Jimi,
No
and
problem.
2 bottles of Snap. We know they call them snaps, so they call them Shinap. You go buy
Schnapps.
one bowl of cola nut to appease the god of pigeon. This is now your second one, The third one is the out for that studio. So what did happen be say, yes, you do well. You do, in fact, we know, say that time where we know enough for ovation, when they do your communication, your journalism, you they full of enthusiasm. The way where you take the picture self, you take a pass photographer. I see you they post past the people where you want to take picture of.
Take picture.
And honestly, that time when I first know you, I feel passion. They flow through your veins. Passion for African entertainment. But I don't know, say this passion go enter musical to the extent where people they even hail you for this lot and say you'll be founder of Afrobeats. Now, now you first introduced me, really. Not because I don't listen to African music, but now you first show me, say, African music outside Nigeria, they take instead of the progress as Nigerian music they evolve, instead they evolve. You can't play the music or now you first tell me, say, music day when they call Mapuka. Then first tell me, say, music day when they call Lingala. People can't and you they play this, you they use Agidi to play these things for Niger clubs and Niger. Maybe some people go come find you go say no way, and the thing enter. So waiting can create your passion. How you fall in love with African music, because that's not your
even up to look.
Go get it now.
I think, you see, put it this way. I think there's a connection with me. Sorry. I think say how I go think you say. I think say natural connection day for my genes. Where they say it relates to reading, good reading, harmony, KC. You get me? And the bane of Africa music, has a lot to do with rhythms, KC, harmony rhythms. I'll tell you the truth, one day I didn't know. This a long time ago. So I went to, my mom learned. My mom is here. She learned then that I was now DJing, playing music. I'm telling you the truth, Do you know what my mom told me? My mom said, I hope you are not playing all that Ghana music. And I'm like, hang on, why would you say that? Or why you go talk that? Why you go talk like that? He said, when I don't day small for this place, we get Ghanaian neighbors. Anytime then they play music, you get me? Or in fact, say now, and that it's like I can't sit down, You will just find, say, and they weren't really friendly. They weren't really friendly neighbors, if you know what I mean. They weren't really friendly neighbors. And so, but my mama say, once then they play that music, I would just crawl. Not be say crawl like I was walking then, but I would just go into that place and I became their friends just to listen to them. You see, let me tell you something. That thing blew my mind. You know why? Because all that particular Ghana music that my mom mentioned, those were the songs. Those were the Ramblers Dance Band. Inyami bere, inyami bere, inyami bere, mi na 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 na. That I really loved it. And then, you know, it can't be like, say, in Conde reveal to me, you know, who I really am. And me, I don't wonder, say, who I be. So since that time, I don't know, say, this is it. Because anytime I hear Ghana's, even, you see, even subconsciously, when I did Nigeria, there used to be a youth choral group or youth choral group because I serve I've been served an internship for NTA. So we get one choral group, we get this program, it's called the youth choral. So now different schools, secondary school, they come. So they would every Thursday they come and they perform. So there was now a competition. So I was part of the judges. So there was this school I can't remember, Balinde was a mixed school. So now then come. The reason why I make sure those people win that competition now because most of the song now Ghana folk songs. Sunyame gospel songs. That thing blew it I don't know. It just the anything and you see anything we be say the vocal arrangement, it just any song we get serious vocal arrangement where they can't try blend them well with melody. That thing knocks me out. I don't send you one song now for the past 5. I mean, when I like song, I did listen to them tired because it be like food. As I did walk yesterday, I did do one walk and I just played that song and that song carried me reach in 3 hours to do the job. I don't send you that song, it did for WhatsApp. That's the song that is tripping me. It's by one guy featuring Flavor. It is a wonderful tune. The same thing in the same way too, like I said. So because of that, I don't come try understand or noted some places. South Africa gospel music, because South Africans sing, Ghanaians sing, Igbos sing, and you know the irony of it, Ikale, the Ikale people of Ekiti. Is it Ikale, Ekiti, or Ondo? Those ones are good. You need to hear Daily Ojo, you know. Those things they blow my mind. They blow my mind. So really, I think I just have a natural connection. I think say I get natural connection. No find me over there. For this thing.
Guys on the para. I tell you so, guys on para seriously. Sakura, today Sakura, they say in the vex, he say pigeon please. Kevin and Abi, you know me well. He say you know Sabi English, oh. I didn't think I was natural. My honorable Taylor. Now they saw these things where they were. They listen all the way from Nigeria. DJ Kesi Koka, Elewele. He did there. Elewele did there. So, my brother, we know say you get here for music. So, the story where you tell us now about the listening to the music, where they your system, how you can go transfer that passion and love, analytical passion and love where you get for music, how you can translate them to DJing. Share now people they dare you say, you this guy, you just they listen to music, you know sabi play, or na share na case persuade you. I be saying that determination, the level that they say I will do this because people don't know you be bloody good MC as well. So tell us about the MC thing. Which one started first? I know, but our people want to know.
It's the
music. And then what you come make you just decide say today I will become DJ?
Okay, like now the MC start first. And I don't know that you see that MC that one take as that one takes start. Okay. What you want to say? I they follow Casey now. Now Casey I they follow that. Casey I they follow that. Casey I they follow. They carry records. We they do everything, or physically they carry records. So we can't get this place. They can't invite and they can't play for one Sevilla. No, yeah, it's Sevilla. It was let's just put it at maybe we put on for it. Say it start for Sevilla. So as we can't reach that Sevilla, the ministry now they are our family, they are but then they were our enemy. Well, at least my own enemy, because anybody will do things better. When they say I know say I fit do as good, if I first of all make that person an enemy, so that I'll be able to attack that person very well. So I can't see that they don't play. Everybody they like so, but when Casey go enter, I go tell Casey there. I go say, you see every music where they play, the difference be say you go play them, but you go mix them, because all this one then they jump. Naturally my coordinates, my coordination for my head, things get to blend, things get to balance. So I be real soccer for Niger music, for Niger mix. That means the art and act of mixing in a Nigerian way. I'm a real soccer for it, real soccer. So what those guys were playing, I would say, this is not, you will repeat everything, but you will mix it, don't worry. So anyway, that was going. But the MC was good. The MC was moving people. And immediately I just knew I would do far better than that person. So obviously the only way I could do it was with Casey. And we don't evolve into an era where we say a known DJ get MC man, the sound, like we don't adopt the Jamaican sound system style. So right now, so when Casey 2 they play, me too, I go introduce Casey. But you see, my ear for timing can't influence the way I take do the MC, which essentially in Niger mixing, we say, know they talk on top of vocals. You get me? So when Casey won't start, now I go come tell and say, just start with an intro. So I go talk. Worry. And that's what we did do. And so it just went from there. And glory be to God, Ochuko recognized it. Ochuko was one of us then. He recognized it and he said, now he named me DJ Jimi the Baldheaded guy. Say this MC thing you go do on. So we carry him reach Kukuri for Old Kent Road. Then and we just they go. But like I said, at the same time, I don't see all this African music thing. Like I said, I don't do my own body. Nobody gave a toss about it. You get, but me, I gave a toss because it's in my body. I remembered one song then, Nakabede Nayoya, Ghanaian music by Nana Champong.
No,
no, Nana. Sorry?
No,
Nana Achiampong.
No, na Akabede,
Na Akabede ya. Now, Kabedeya, Jossy, with due respect, don't argue with me. We feed bet, and all it says where I owe you. No. It is
Google it.
No, it is Nana Champong. Amache Dede. He did a different song, and that song was Ada something where so that's the song he did. Nana Champong is Na Akabede or something of that nature. Anyway, I knew that song where they say I fit they sing that song and Ghana guy will come and he will start talking to me. And I'm like, I can't hear what you're saying, mate. I'm like, I know you they sing my language. Nothing I feel single, you know. But like I say, that didn't enter. So I can't look. And then I look at the Ndombolo, the Kofi Olomide, you know, and I knew that this thing, there was a market there. I just sort of knew there was a market. I know to see I know to see the business. No, I been see let me just say, I just felt my passion. Actually, I be like saying that my passion just carry me. Say, you know, waiting, my guy, man, go be DJ. If this Casey there, if this Abbas there, if this Jossy lad there, no one do this one. Me, I go do it, you know. And I sort of can't know, say, you know, you don't just play it. You see, in the forgive me for this Peckham area, then be African Music Club deal. But those places, nice babes, nice boys, Northwest people, you know, upper market, they would not go there. So we had to carry the African music to them. And to carry that African music with them, you know, you get to sell them. So I knew I had to sell it. And selling it is presentation. So that was the time, that was the time CD come out now. So I remember Dele go na first buy. Then Omo White come buy. Me, I come buy the CD 100. And that thing look good. So I don't know between myself, say, when person see all this setup and they will first of all look at the setup. And then you know, say me too now, you get where they come from, they hang with good boys, you know, and everything like that. Now I take sell that thing. So I just knew I had to sell it. So, like I said, there was a situation where, you know, I just knew, you know, that this thing had to go into that market. It has to be promoted, it has to be sold. I just knew. I just sort of knew it. And like you said, the passion won't allow me. I cannot sleep. You understand me? If I'm so convinced. In fact, I believe, say, I don't get situations for this African music, then we be say, I go pay you instead of you pay me to play. I go pay you, now me go pay you. You know, that was how, you know, well, I suppose unnecessarily passionate I was about it. And lo and behold, I now had a journalistic career to sort of back it up. Do you get me? So that one too can they help me say I they write about them. So I know they say I just they play them, I they can't write about them. Do you get me? And it can't they open door. So you say me, this kind DJ will be say this kind DJ will be say you go see. Will be say if they play African music, he also be big boy DJ, big boy journalist, ovation. So even if you don't like that thing, so when I enter, you know, I get a package that you go want listen to. You understand me? So all that one, I just, you know, what you they call, and I just show, you know, to do it. But at the end of the day, that now waiting happen. I don't know.
Well done, my brother. I can just two quick corrections. DJ Casey talk say na Villa Stefano.
Yeah, Villa Stefano. Villa Stefano is the official name now. Say Villa.
And secondly, I hate to admit this. You were right, Nana Champon. I hate. You this boy, you owe me one beer. I hate to admit it. You were right, Nana Champon. That shows you, my people, the power where this guy get. Now, he don't research into music, and I'm telling you, it will be nice at some point, Jimmy, if you fit write book about this your experience, because that's something we're supposed to pass from generation to generation. So
Yeah.
the work where you don't do for African music, you don't attain legendary status, and we supposed to give it to you. You do well. So where are we now? We know where we're now, and this coronavirus, you go mention that briefly before we go. How the thing they scatter life for us. How they take survive? Which kind of advice you get for our DJs and people with the entertainment industry as well? How we go take money through this period? We'll be saying an indefinite period. We don't know where we they go with themselves. And on top, and then finally, which one now way forward? Which thing we can they expect from Jimi? Say album go drop soon. Knowing you very well, I don't go take that one past you. Make I just hear some guys are there. Erinsolola Dipo Balogun Lado, I hail you. Sheyi Jola Osho, Jolly, all the way from Nigeria. We dey hail you. Prince Iyolamu we dey hail you. Sakura, we dey hail you. Kevin Alabi, we dey hail you. Over way listen, we dey wait tuning with Bayo Shofide Ashofi, all the way from UAE. We dey hail you. You never walk alone, no. So Jolly J in the building. We dey hail you well. Your people there here, Jolly J, make they greet us. So First George KC, we dey hail all of that. Yeah. So answer the question, my brother, before we go further.
Yeah. Well, I go fit talk you see, the thing be say, this coronavirus, we don't give us lockdown. We don't cramp the entertainment industry in a way. Yeah, it only follows that we have to sort other means. The truth of the matter is that either we like it or not, the world is going digital. Anyway, when I say the world is going digital, that means we say things we don't do physically. You get me? And I know they do them physically anymore, right? There are digital products, digital services that are fast replacing these things. Even as we did now, right? The economy system is still working only because people know they go work anymore. 65% of the workforces, right, are now working remotely in order to get things done. These are things, this is digital. You get me? So either we like it or not, COVID-19 just facilitates the digitalization culture, global culture, or digitalization as a global culture. Me, I not talk that well. Me, I just try pour water for waiting. I really want to talk. We say DJ2 suppose come find level within that digital realm, to start creating relevance digitally, which is online. You get? So we experimented with this thing when COVID started. As COVID starts, we just know, say, for 3 months, we no fit lose our relevancy. So maybe we go on Facebook. Now we can't go on Facebook. We go on Instagram, come they play every day. As a way also to be appeasing to our people that we are still there, COVID-19 or no COVID-19, just a way to what's it called? To just, galvanize people and everything. And then all of a sudden, it now became a reality that within this virtual realm, you get me, one can start having some sort of relevance, and from there, Facebook come the in the sense that you go play music and they'll say, I no get right. Okay, fair enough. I not play that video anymore. I not play this. I can't play Comfort Omoge. I can't play Orlando Owo. They say I still don't get that right. I just said, man, nah. Me, I'm looking for alternative. So for one funny reason, we now started seeing the Zoom. So we faced Zoom, and from Zoom, we were now able to construct, John Sammy, or transform a physical reality into a virtual reality by having regular Zoom events. Do you get me? Yeah, regular Zoom events. In fact, we've even gone as far, I do parties via Zoom. And I know one or two DJs do the same thing as well. Do you get me? So at the moment, what I can see is that it is very possible that Naim be the only way for now for DJ not just to create relevance or to sustain his relevancy, do you understand? But also there is a monetization potential in it. End of story. So, you know, there's no, I don't see why I should start risking. It's so what's up. You can't do anything. The law says now 10 o'clock, me, you don't enter. 10 o'clock, if you and I know, say now 10 o'clock, people go, they won't come out, go somewhere. So nothing. And I'm not going to, because of that, do you understand me? Say, me, I can't hang my headset. You understand me? That Roland where you get there. Now, a month before COVID, now I buy my own. Now now about £900. I'm gonna make my money back, but more than anything, you know, like I said, it's the only the only way, digitalization. And if every other aspect or facets are digitalizing, then DJs can do it as well. It's simple and straightforward. You know, don't worry about it. People ain't gonna go nowhere. They have nowhere to go. In fact, they're already now we can't see advantages. An advantage we say, you know, say if you they play physically for London, now the London people go come. But if you they play for Zoom, now you will get people from Nigeria, people from America, you will get people from Nigeria. You get me? So you even have a wider market to chase. Now I'm packaging something in America. Somebody there, one lady now is working for me in America for an American market. If I'm doing physical, you know, I can't do that. So, you know, you would reach out to more people, but you just have to find ways, because believe you me, there will be lockdown. And this lockdown, obviously, in the ushering what you call a new normal. That is it. So that's what I have to say. The only thing I have to say for DJs, I spoke to one very close DJ friend of mine 3 days ago. I carry phone. Nobody say no, I didn't call me. I can't carry phone. Tell, come, my brother, you suppose they do this thing. You get the market, you know, and we are working on it. So it's the only way for now. If everything relax, club open back, blah 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 blah, and we get over what you call the mental hangover. Do you understand me? Of COVID-19. You know, when I say mental hangover, even if they open clubs now, not be everybody go to rush go come out, because the thing don't enter our psyche. Do you understand me? Say if somebody is next to me, I go want to the, you know, that kind. So it's called a mental hangover. So when we get over it, things will go on. But in the meantime, right now, I can't hold it. My students, I have to feed my, you know. So the way ahead to me is
You can't kill yourself.
Yeah, I can't kill myself. I can't kill myself, bro. You know. So,
That's what, Jimmy. I don't say you get very busy schedule today, so we
yeah.
go end up that note. One
That
thing where
my
I
song.
want,
I wanted you to play that song, bro. I sent you a song.
that one, you go need downloading and all that. Load
Okay,
that.
no, but can't you play from the YouTube?
How can I play from YouTube?
You are
Let
not
me
you
can
to
see the
yourself.
song when you
Jossy, you've got to be technologically savvy, internet
my
savvy.
my brother, make you leave my let me since all these days when they talk, you tell me about this thing. My
No
brother,
worry, no worry. I understand. I understand.
you got to be intellectually organized. So no. On a serious note, we get another guest waiting. So
But no,
I go do something with your song. I will do something with her. But the most important thing is say the most important thing is say make we thank you very well for your support. Auntie Winifred Okoba, we dey see you. Auntie Grace JF, we dey see all of you now. Ben Olalekan Akin, people full ground oh.
Mhm.
Mega Abodedele, all the way from Nigeria. Hey, Mega, give me call oh, we get work to do. Jimi Adori Soba, then they greet to that well oh. Susan Olaoye, all of now. We thank everybody. We thank all of now. We don't listen to my special guest today. We wish say we get more time, because now the time where the interview the sweet belle, now I can't be the time where we go come
You
go
know me,
now.
bro.
So, Jimmy, it is okay for you to leave us, and you can take a leave when you're ready, and
Okay.
we go introduce our next guest soon. Very soon, I will go off here as I usually do. I will go off here for about 5 minutes or so, and when I come back, my next guest now Bedu, the Bedu of London, Bedu magazine himself. We will talk about one or two other things. So before I go give you part two of my rant. I had part one of my rant before we begin program. Part two, now be this one regarding this our government and the situation where they happen for Nigeria. Now, we dey talk about the situation with the children, the youths where they go shoot, where they go kill, whether they kill or not. You don't shoot somebody with the intention of preserving their life. You shoot somebody with the intention of killing. I cannot pick a gun and shoot at random and start claiming whatever. And what we are worried about here, you tell people, say, make them come sit down for table, talk to Ona. You tell them, say, make them come sit down for table, talk to Ona. Make Ona reach agreement. The people where Ona don't shoot, will be said they don't know who shoot them. The CCTV where they there, and I no show footage. Make we see the eyes and the faces of people where they there. And you can't call them, say, make them come sit down for table, make you talk, make you discuss. You don't know, say discussion. You need to get trust. Yeah? Before these boys, these youths can arrange to sit down with anybody, make on the first give us, the whole world, want know who authorized that shooting. No point in talking about nothing. Nothing to talk about. We need to know one person somewhere authorized the shooting. If nobody authorized them, go carry gun, they go shoot people anyhow. They know they operate like Mopo. Mopo, they still don't drink their shepherd. We understand the way that they operate. But now person gave that order. Who gave that order? We won't know. And who was in charge of that operation? We won't know. And Oga governor will talk, say powers beyond them. Who be the power beyond you when you know fit talk? Who you the fear? If powers beyond you come, enter your territory, kill your citizens. You want them to say you don't know the power where they beyond you. And once you catch you from out, you know fit talk out. I beg. Second base, Jerry. Make you no take us for granted too. You can fool all the people all the time, like Bob Marley say. You can fool certain people, certain time. You can't fool all the people all the time. Don't make people no vex. Make people no vex at all. You want the vex people now with all your on top of all this, the one we call himself president, he not even mention, he not even for 1 minute mention that particular shooting. He won't come make people come sit down for table. So lion sit down. He file in teeth. He can't say make antelope and gazelle and deer make them come sit down with them for table. It crazy. I beg Jerry. So I go now. I go take my break as I take her. And when I come back again, we go enter the second part of this program. I thank you well. God bless you now.